Hope you are all safe in this COVID pandemic and you liked my first video on Sicilian defense. Today I have brought you a new trap which is played by grandmasters to trap their opponents as white, which is called as the Halosar trap. It was first played by Herman Halosar in the Blackman Dima Gambit variation. So if you're playing as white, you should definitely try out this trap. Without wasting time, let's directly start into the game. We start our opening by playing a pawn to d4. Black starts by playing his pawn to d5. Now we play our pawn to e5, sacrificing it. Black would obviously gobble it up as he's getting a pawn up. Now we attack this pawn with a knight, and Black plays his knight to f6, defending it. Now we offer him another pawn, and here Black takes it as he would get out of this awkward position, and also he will remain and pawn up. From here, ideally we should capture this pawn with a knight, but we will capture this with a queen. By this, we are offering the Black side to capture this highlighted pawn over here with Black's queen. So we're happy to see it and gobble this up. From here, we play our bishop to e5, e3, attacking this queen and preparing to castle so that this rook could come in the d file and attack this line. So we see from Black's perspective over here, he has to obviously move his queen. So he plays his queen to b4, and he has a little sneaky trap here. Now if we castle, he can simply pin our queen and the rook with his bishop by playing it to g4. So we now know this trap. So from here, he plays his queen to b4. Now we know his trap, and let's invite him. So we play a castle, and now he will be feeling that he's at the top of the moon and he has got me. But actually, it's the other way round. So he plays his bishop to g4, pinning your queen and the rook. Now worrying about a queen, we play knight to b5. Now if Black gets overexcited and directly takes this, then simply knight to c7 would be a check and mate. Going back, from here, obviously he can't take this with the queen, because then we would take with the bishop and check. And once he saves, we can save our knight, save our queen and boss the game. So from here, there are two options. Either he can play his pawn to e5, freeing some space for the king, or he can play his knight to a6, defending this pawn. So I will discuss both of the tactics. So we go back, and supposingly we play this, and he plays his pawn to e5. We again give a beautiful check. He brings it over here. Now we capture this pawn with a queen. And if Black captures his our queen with his queen, then that's a blunder, because bishop to c5 would be a check and mate. So from here, the best option for Black is to play his knight to a6. Now we capture this pawn with the queen. From here, Black has some moves, and I will discuss all the moves which he can play. If he plays his rook to b8, then we will simply capture this rook, and he has no option other than to capture this. And once he captures this, knight to c7 would again be a mate. From here, if he plays some move like this, then we would simply take this rook. He can't take our bishop, our rook with his bishop, because then we would take this rook and it would be a mate. So from here, he has no option other than to play a random move, and then we could simply save a knight and pause the game. So from here, if he directly tries to exchange rooks, then we place this and we give a check, and then it's and that's a mate. He has no option other than to play this, and then it's a mate. So in any of the ways, he's trapped, and you can also play some variations in this Halosar trap. So if you like this video, you should definitely subscribe it, and please apply this trap if you're playing as white in your game. It should surely work out. I will meet you soon with a new gambit. Bye for now. Stay home, stay safe.